This is from RisingApple.com. Headline: Three Mets prospect whose stock skyrocketed in 2023. If you weren't a fan before 2023, you are now. Now, before we get into this video, you need to find out what's going on in the Mets farm system. Hit that subscribe button. Also, at the end of this video, I'm going to have a little message for all my subscribers. We're opening up memberships, so you need to watch the whole thing, this whole video, to see what's going on. So here we go. The New York Mets entered the 2023 season looking to win now. They weren't focused as much on prospects, but their whole mindset changed after an abysmal first half of the year that led to the team selling at the deadline. Trading away many of the team's veterans not only gave young guys a chance to play at the big league level, it also gave the Mets more prospects to add to a suddenly deep farm system. While players like Luis Angel Acuna, Drew Gilbert, and Ryan Clifford are certainly exciting, several prospects who were already here exploded in 23 and are considered to be fast rising prospects. Number one, Jett Williams. Jett Williams was selected 14th overall by the Mets in 2022 draft. This was 3 picks after New York selected Kevin Parada in that same draft. In most prospect lists, he was ranked behind obvious guys like Francisco Alvarez, Brett Baty, and Parada, but also less obvious players like Alex Ramirez and Ronnie Mauricio. Williams was a first-round pick for a reason, but still had a lot to prove as an 18-year-old kid coming out of high school. Williams did everything, did that in 2023, and has shown why the Mets had so much confidence selecting him where they did. The young shortstop began the year in single A, but moved his way through high A and all the way to double A Binghamton to finish the year. It was an impressive rise for the 19-year-old who slashed 262, 425, 451 overall with 13 home runs and 55 RBIs. Williams showed off his blazing speed by stealing 45 bases in 52 tries and added on 8 triples as well. He displayed an elite eye and even hit for some power. There was nothing to dislike offensively from Williams, who, again, is just a teenager. In addition to his great bat, Williams showed some versatility defensively by playing not only his primary position of shortstop, but also some center field. This is crucial as shortstop will be occupied for a long time by Francisco Lindor. The Mets having him play another position shows that they envision him being part of the future of this team. Williams is now ranked 3rd on the Mets prospect list according to MLB Pipeline, behind just Acuna and Gilbert. Williams has even surpassed Parada, who had a solid year himself and was drafted before Jett. There's a lot to be excited about here and about a player who has even more room to grow in 2024. Number 2, Mike Vasil. Mike Vasil had a decent year in 2022 in his first full season in professional baseball, making it up to high A and posting a 3.53 ERA in 18 appearances. He was considered one of the better pitching prospects in the Mets system entering the season. That's mainly because the farm system was very subpar. This season, he has put his name on the map as a guy who can realistically be a part of the Mets' 2024 rotation at some point thanks to his performance this past season. The right-hander has a 3.71 ERA in 10 starts for Double-A Binghamton before earning a mid-season promotion to Triple-A. His 5.30 ERA isn't pretty, but Syracuse is a tough environment to pitch in, and he had some nice stretches as the season progressed. His best moment of the season featured a game against the Yankees' Triple-A affiliate. He took a no-hitter into the 9th inning in one of the more dominant appearances we've seen from a Mets pitching prospect in a long time. He pitched well down the stretch for Syracuse to the point where Mets fans wanted to get a look at him before the season ended. That didn't happen, but Vasil moved all the way up to 9th on the Mets prospect rankings and is listed as the team's best pitching prospect. He was ranked 21st on opening day last season in a bad system, and is now 9th in a good system. He's risen to the point where he's a legitimate prospect fans should be excited about. The 3rd prospect that has skyrocketed through the Mets farm system is right-handed pitcher Christian Scott. Christian Scott is another player who was in the top 30 within Mets prospect rankings last season, but that was more due to the system than it was himself. He had a 4.45 ERA in 18 appearances last year, 9 starts, making it as high as Double-A plus ball. This season has been a completely different story. Scott didn't make his season debut until May, but he was awesome from the onset. He made one start for single A St. Lucie before going to high A. He dominated there, earning yet another promotion to double A Binghamton. The 24-year-old impressed in Binghamton as well, and now looks like a legitimate prospect fans should be keeping an eye on. Overall, the right-hander posted a 2.57 ERA in 19 starts and 87 2/3 innings pitched. He had 107 strikeouts in those innings to go of just 12 walks. Yes, he walked just 1.2 batters per 9 innings in 2023. A walk rate that low feels very unsustainable, but Scott clearly possesses really strong command, which should help him as he gets a look at the upper minors in 2024. Scott allowed just 5 home runs all year and worked with a 0.856 whip. He rarely got into trouble and had the stuff to strike people out of an impressive 11 strikeouts per 9 inning clip while not walking anybody. There wasn't much, if anything, to dislike from him in 2023. Scott is now ranked 12th on the Mets prospect list, and is another player who could garner a look late in the 2024 season in the majors if he has another strong year in the minors. He was the Mets minor league pitcher of the year this season and has earned respect as a prospect to pay very close attention to. Now, before I finish this video, a couple of things. I need you to hit that subscribe button so you know what's going on moving forward. And there's another message right after this. Now, I have created a pretty basic membership for you. What I want to do, and I hope that you might like, is a kind of special, kind of full-length videos for you where I talk about specific prospects from the past or even go deeper into current prospects. I was thinking about doing a video on a prospect. I'm going to see who it is. So I want to keep it all out, a prospect that didn't make it to the major leagues, but his story is so intriguing and it's actually quite sad. But I want to do that video for you. I was thinking about doing it public, but I want to do it for members. Everything that I'm going to put on here will be members first. At some point, I can always make it available to everybody else as a regular subscriber. And I want to create other things. I want to talk about Mets prospects of the past. Like I said, success stories like Darryl Strawberry or Tom Seaver, or even guys that were complete total busts. And that's kind of what I want to do here. Kind of expand it, but make it more different for you instead of just me reading different things. And I'll give you more commentary on it than I would and just in a regular video that I do here on a regular basis. And you'll also be able to view videos before anybody else will, which I think is a little bit of a unique kind of perk here. And we talk about the Mets, really just their prospects, but I want to give you a little bit more, full-length videos, more me going into more detail on these players, my thoughts on past players, present players, and of course we got the draft coming up. So I have a very simple rate. You'll see, you click on it, it's one simple rate, and that's it. I don't want to get too worked up. I know people need money these days, and I want to keep it very simple and very basic for you. But we're going to have a lot of fun. And we have fun here just talking about our team, but I want to do something a little more special for members. Like I said, longer videos, talking about prospects of the past, failures, successes, what to expect going forward in the Met farm system, and just little things that it's a little more expansive than what I do with my regular videos. So hopefully you'll join me behind the scenes, and eventually we'll have enough people in here, and that'll be great. I can't wait. And hopefully you'll like what I have to do. I have one video planned. I actually have several videos planned that I have not done yet because I've been sort of pressed for time because they're longer videos. I want to do a video I discuss the entire Mets farm system, top to bottom, in a long-form video, and another video on a special player that did not make it. So hit that subscribe button as well, and of course, hit that join button as well. If you join, you'll get all these different special videos and all these little things that I have planned out for you. So thank you for watching. I'll see you later.